Alan Watts was not a guru, a saint, or a conventional philosopher. He was a masterful interpreter, a poetic speaker, and what he might call a spiritual entertainer. His life's work was dedicated to a single revolutionary mission, breaking the West's ingrained illusion of a separate self. He argued that our fundamental feeling of being a lonely ego inside a bag of skin is a myth, and that this myth is the root of our anxiety, alienation, and insatiable striving. To free us, he became a bridge, masterfully translating the essence of Zen Buddhism, Taoism, and Hinduism for a Western audience drowning in purposeless materialism. At the heart of his teaching is the concept of the real you. Watts taught that we are not isolated beings having a temporary experience in the universe. Instead, we are the universe experiencing itself temporarily as a human being. He used the analogy of a wave on the ocean. Each wave appears to be a separate entity with its own birth and death, but it is never anything other than the ocean itself, temporarily waving. We too are wiggles of the entire cosmos, what he often called the one energy, Brahman, or the Tao. This is not a belief to be adopted, but a reality to be recognized through direct experience. From this core idea flow his most famous teachings. He profoundly reshaped our understanding of life and death. He argued that black implies white, self implies other, and life implies death. You cannot have one without the other. Therefore, death is not the opposite of life, but its necessary counterpart. It is the source of life's urgency and beauty. To be afraid of death is to be afraid of your own shadow. For you are the universe, which is, in his words, an eternal now. This leads to his philosophy of living fully in the present moment. He warned against the great future, the idea that life will truly begin after the next achievement. He famously compared life to music. You don't listen to a song just to get to the end, you dance to it. The meaning is in the play itself. Watts had a unique and often misunderstood relationship with morality and convention. He was not preaching a moral chaos, but a natural, spontaneous virtue that arises when you are in harmony with the Tao. He saw conventional morality as often being a rigid, guilt-ridden system that creates the very sins it tries to suppress. True goodness for Watts flows effortlessly from the understanding that we are all deeply connected, not from following a rule book out of fear. This is why he is often described as a philosophical jester. He used wit and paradox to poke holes in our most cherished illusions about ourselves, not to destroy our values, but to reveal a more profound, joyful, and authentic way of being. So the next time you feel that familiar anxiety of being a separate self, a lonely little ego navigating a frightening world, remember the playful wisdom of Alan Watts. Remember that you are not a drop in the ocean. You are the entire ocean in a drop. If this conversation sparked a sense of recognition or wonder in you, if it made you feel, even for a moment, that you are part of something vast and interconnected, then I need you to do 3 things right now. First, hit that like button. It tells the YouTube algorithm that this is meaningful, profound content, helping us guide more seekers like you to this channel. Second, subscribe to Holy Newborn for more deep dives into the thinkers and traditions that challenge our perceptions and awaken our consciousness. We are a community exploring the great mystery together. And most importantly, I need to hear from you in the comments below. Tell me, what was your biggest aha moment from Watts's philosophy? Was it the idea that life is a musical journey, that you are the universe, or that death is just a part of the dance? Your insight adds another voice to this cosmic conversation and helps others on their path. Remember, as Watts himself said, the meaning of life is just to be alive. It is so plain and so obvious and so simple. Now go and experience the wonder of being exactly what you are.